Tottenham are mourning the death of popular fitness coach Gian Piero Ventrone, a close ally of manager Antonio Conte. The Italian, nicknamed the Marine for his punishing drills, was 61 when he passed away suddenly. Ventrone had been battling fulminant leukemia. "We are devastated," read a Spurs statement. As lovable off the pitch as he was demanding on it, Gian Piero quickly became a hugely popular figure with players and staff. He will be greatly missed by everyone at the club, and our thoughts are with his family and friends at this impossibly sad time. Harry Kane described Ventrone on Twitter as a truly remarkable man, adding, "I am devastated. My love and strength is with his family at this time. His words and wisdom will live on with me for the rest of my life, and I am just grateful I had the opportunity to spend time with him." Ventrone joined Spurs alongside Conte in November 2021, having held roles at Juventus, Catania, Jiangsu Suning, Guangzhou Evergrande and AC Ajaccio. He worked with Conte as a player and later as a head coach. He built a fearsome reputation and was charged with turning Tottenham players into the fittest and most resilient in Europe. At Juventus, Ventrone would pump Ride of the Valkyries out of loudspeakers as his players ran, and installed a bell of shame to be tolled by the first to drop out. Tottenham coach Gian Piero Ventrone left, teamed up with Antonio Conte, right, in 2021. Spurs tribute: "We are devastated to announce that fitness coach Gian Piero Ventrone has passed away." The 61-year-old joined the club in November 2021 as part of Antonio Conte's backroom staff, having previously held roles at Juventus, Catania, JS Suning, GZ Evergrande and AC Ajaccio. As lovable off the pitch as he was demanding on it, Gian Piero quickly became a hugely popular figure with players and staff. He will be greatly missed by everyone at the club, and our thoughts are with his family and friends at this impossibly sad time. His methods came back under the spotlight this summer when, during preseason in Seoul, Ventrone's trademark drill reduced Tottenham players to trembling physical wrecks. England captain Kane was on his knees throwing up. He was nevertheless hugely popular among Conte's squad. Normally when you have a fitness coach like that who is running you ragged, you start to not like him, but that's not the case. We all absolutely love him. We've got so much respect for him, we do whatever he tells us to, Matt Doherty said in the summer. Son Heung-min recently credited Ventrone with helping him through a difficult start to this season. "He is a killer, but I have a really good relationship with Gian Piero," said Son. "Life-wise he gives me so much advice, for which I am really grateful. He has been so helpful, giving me a big hug in tough times, and even great times he has always been next to me." After falling ill, Ventrone was taken to the Fitbene Fratelli Hospital in Naples before suddenly passing away on Thursday. Spurs are now mourning the loss of their coach, and the funeral will be on Sunday at 3 p.m. The North London club subsequently decided to cancel their press conference with Conte on Thursday morning. Ventrone, picture here alongside his daughter, died of leukemia aged 61 on Thursday. The 61-year-old joined the club in November 2021 as part of Antonio Conte's backroom staff, having previously held roles at Juventus, Catania, JS Suning, GZ Evergrande and AC Ajaccio. As lovable off the pitch as he was demanding on it, Gian Piero quickly became a hugely popular figure with players and staff. He will be greatly missed by everyone at the club, and our thoughts are with his family and friends at this impossibly sad time. Juventus, where Ventrone spent 10 glorious years between 1994 and 2004, have also mourned the loss of their former coach. The Italian club said in their tribute, "One of the historic names at Juventus at the turn of the century, Gian Piero Ventrone, has left us at the age of 61. Gian Piero worked as a Juventus athletic trainer from 1994 to 1999, helping Marcello Lippi build and look after a Juve side that won everything in Italy and Europe." The 61-year-old is pictured here alongside his loving family at Christmas in 2020. He returned to Turin from 2001 to 2004, enriching his and our trophy collection with other victories. He employed innovative methods in physical conditioning inspired by modern criteria, which led the way in Italy and abroad. A member of Lippi's staff when Italy won the World Cup in 2006, he continued to enrich his career in France, China and England, where he was working before his passing. We will always remember his attention to detail, his work philosophy, and perhaps his greatest talent, the understanding that football, and especially the fundamental components of conditioning and athleticism, was gradually entering a new era. A new era that, in part, he helped write. The 61-year-old regularly performed his trademark training drill this summer in Seoul, forcing the Spurs squad through grueling sessions in 30-degree heat and 70% humidity. We are devastated to announce that fitness coach Gian Piero Ventrone has passed away. He will be greatly missed by everyone at the club, and our thoughts are with his family and friends at this impossibly sad time. At times, the challenging routines forced Tottenham stars such as Harry Kane to throw up from fatigue. Right back Matt Doherty, who was the first Spurs player to tweet a tribute to the coach on Thursday, told Sportsmail in July, "That's pretty normal. Even the week before in London was along those lines. I don't know if there will be any teams fitter than us. This is hard, the hardest preseason I've had. It's not like anything I've done before, but you get a great satisfaction once the session is over. Your mind has been tortured in the middle of it, but when it's done you feel proud and you go to bed thinking, yeah, I've worked hard today." You're just thinking, don't quit, even if you crawl over the line or you have to jog or walk towards the end. He spent 10 years at Juventus training the likes of Didier Deschamps and Zinedine Zidane. Ventrone played an integral role at the Italian club, aiding former Juventus boss Marcello Lippi. He joined his Juventus players in celebrating the club's Champions League triumph in 1996. It's that determination the manager has instilled in us to keep going and never quit. His intense training regimes have helped Conte's side carve out a positive start to the Premier League this season, with Tottenham sitting third behind Manchester City and league leaders Arsenal. Despite putting the Spurs stars through their paces, Doherty revealed that the players absolutely love Ventrone as a fitness coach in person. He added, "It's funny because normally when you have a fitness coach like that who is running you ragged you start to not like him, but we all absolutely love him. We've got so much respect for him that we do whatever he tells us to." Son Heung-min also admitted Ventrone helped him feel really comfortable and really grateful ahead of Tottenham's clash with Leicester last month. The fitness guru had a great working relationship with Tottenham star Son Heung-min. Ventrone, picture here talking to Harry Kane, once made the Spurs star throw up in training. The South Korea international scored a sensational hat-trick against the Foxes, having previously struggled for goals this campaign, and paid tribute to the Italian after the match. "I have a really good relationship with Gian Piero," Son revealed. So obviously his English is not perfect. Sometimes he is coming with his phone and translating into English from Italian. Not just football-wise, I think life-wise he gives me so much advice, which I am really grateful. The coach posing for a photograph with Juventus' star-studded squad during his 10-year spell. GPV was a force of nature who made a positive impact on everyone he met. I will miss our conversations on the road and his contagious positive attitude.